welcome to Point Blank. I'm Kailing.
And I'm Celene. Tonight we bring you the third installment of our series on the economy and how Singaporeans are fighting back.
Yep, and we have with us Dwayne Chen, a sales director, Jeff Hunt, a banker,
and Ken Koh, founder and managing director of Talentpreneur Hub, an independent organization that aims to promote entrepreneurship by working with entrepreneurs, government agencies, and the private sector, as well as Adrian Lee over here, who is the founder of VibrantStyle Private Limited, a one-stop integrated internet marketing solutions provider.
Yep, later on in the show, they're going to share with us their thoughts on the economic situation and how they are coping with it.
Yes, but before we hear from them, let us now lend a listening ear to what our youth have to say about how the financial crisis is affecting them and how they are coping.
Yep.
Would it be easy to find a job? No, definitely no, with all the companies laying off people. But I guess if you're in certain sectors where you are in charge of rescuing people, then definitely you will find a job more than ever nowadays.
Okay, are you worried for your job?
Myself, no. I'm in accountancy.
Okay.
So I would think that you would need accountants in bad times more than you need accountants in good times.
Okay. You know, with the recent market crisis, do you think it's going to be easy for you to find a job?
No. I'm just getting part-time jobs and stuff like that.
So, are you working full-time now or are you studying?
I'm studying. I'm waiting for results and looking for part-time.
Okay, so, when you graduate and you want to get a full-time job, right, are you worried that you might not get a job?
Yes, I will. I will be. Yeah.
So, what do you plan to do about it?
I guess there's nothing much I can do about it.
Just going to keep working part-time until you find something full-time?
Yeah.
Actually, I have other plans. I plan to set up my own clinic, so I'm not worrying about,
So you're not worried about it?
Not really, because I plan to set up my own business.
I'm rather worried, but I think now we have to take one step at a time to focus on the studies first, so that in the future, if our grades are good, it will probably help in the jobs that we are looking for.
There's a lot of competition nowadays, yeah.
Are you worried about it at all, though?
Haven't started worrying yet.
Okay. You're not worried about it at all?
Right now, not really, because the government is planning a lot of things. So we have yet to see the effects of the actions. So you shall see it next year.
Considering the global financial crisis right now, what are some of the plans that you have as a student?
I don't have any plans because after my studies, I'm going to the NS.
I have to start saving up.
Have you started saving up?
No.
Where'd you get your money? Where'd you get your money from?
Get my money from NS.
Would you consider this a great time to be in NS?
Well, in a way, at least every month there's a stable income, so-called stable income. Yeah, so I think it shouldn't affect me much.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so how are you guys moderating your expenses when you guys go out?
Probably I'll do more on cooking at home. Yeah.
Dine at home, right?
Yeah.
Apart from that, personal expenses, what are you doing? What else are you doing to help cope with the financial crisis right now?
Probably I'll go out less often by driving. Yeah, so more on public transport now. Then followed by less entertainment for myself.
For example?
Probably cut down on drinking and probably just start staying home and watch soccer every week.
You got enough money to spend or not?
Yeah.
Where'd you get your money from?
My parents.
Your parents.
I'm supposed to be graduating soon, so I guess I'll be staying in school for one more year to complete my honours. Yeah, because I think that if I graduate now, it'll be more harder to get a job. Yeah, that's for me. My other siblings are actually helping out. Both my parents are working, but I have two elder brothers who are also working, so kind of safe, I would say. yeah, I get money from them.
How are you personally affected by it?
Everything seems to be, I find that some hawker stores or some food stores are taking advantage of it. They just raise the price and they say, oh, it's inflation. But I mean, even though it's in inflation by a few percent, but they charge up 50 cents. 50 cents is 50% of more than they charge or whatever, or something like that. And for me, how it affects me is that I really have to watch out for my money. Yeah.
The kind of food that you eat as well.
Transport, just everything.
A change of lifestyle, you try to cut down expenses. Yeah, you don't go clubbing that often anymore. Yeah, basically that's it. And I hope things will get better.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
How have you guys been moderating your expenses when you go out dating?
Oh, she's in love with sushi, and try to. We confine ourselves to like once a month. We don't go overboard, and we don't talk to each other so often on phone anymore, because to cut down the phone bills. Instead, we try to meet, and in a way, it's also good. Yeah. So yeah.
So his girlfriend is still around.
So, do you guys agree with share some of the sentiments that our guys on the streets say? They are cutting back on transport.
How do you guys personally cut down on cost on a daily basis, basically?
Well, the thing is, I don't really spend that much in the first place, so I'm not going to cut down that much. Okay. In the sense, I think I'm alright. Once in a while, I'll buy my friends meals and stuff, but we're not going to eat at any of those Crystal J or any of those hotel restaurants and stuff. Not that Crystal J is expensive.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's my level and your level. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, in terms of cost cutting, I really don't think, because I read an article from actually our Prime Minister saying that, because if you look at Japan's economy, that's the reason why everyone is saving, nobody is spending. If you look at the American economy, everyone is spending and no one is saving. Actually, the US economy is what everyone is actually looking at, stimulates the, people spend. Whenever there's lines at LV bags, you see that everyone has jobs. When there's no lines at Prada, you realize that everyone is looking for jobs. So in that sense, I don't think everyone should cut down that much. Of course, you watch your strings a little bit, but other than that, I don't think we should do the things that we enjoy and we indulge. If not, life would just be unbearable. There's no point living.
What do you guys think, Ken?
I think personally, business expenses I have not cut down much because it's necessary. But in terms of personal expenses, I've started to go to restaurants a bit lesser, but I think generally Singapore, especially for SMEs and startups, we have not felt that full impact yet.
Okay.
It probably is going to be in 2009, and that's when a lot of companies will look at cost saving measures. For instance, they might want to start sharing offices instead of taking one office by themselves, for startups, for SMEs, and they might want to look at how they can actually streamline their operations to. I think for SMEs, it's not so much of retrenching. It was more of like streamlining their operations so that different people can take on more roles.
Right. Do you have a girlfriend?
My girlfriend is my business.
Okay, then next. Adrian, do you have a girlfriend?
Wow, that's a first question. Okay, yes, I do.
Okay, so cause I follow Celene. Do you have a girlfriend? Yeah, so basically, do you have to cut down on some of the expenses? Do your girlfriend like sushi, for example?
Yes, unfortunately she likes it, yeah. I think it's still fine, like what Ken mentioned. We haven't really feel the difference for a small business-wise. So it's pretty much maintainable, and probably we will look into it when it's 2009, when it really happens that we see that, hey, maybe there's really a decrease in the number of business opportunities. For now, I'll probably just look at how my monthly budget is being spent, and probably if I overspend, I'll be a bit more careful. At this moment in time,
And speaking from an entrepreneur's point of view, do you guys agree with those folks over there who mentioned that this is probably a good time to start up a business, you think?
Well, I think being in a business of encouraging entrepreneurship and working closely with a lot of entrepreneurs, I think there's always a word of caution to sound out here. It's not that good times, bad times when you start a business. There are always entrepreneurs in both good and bad times. However, we do see an increased number of people coming to us, either to raise funds or to actually go through our training to start a business. But it's always very important to get the fundamentals right. I think in times like this, it is very important to spend the extra time, because the economy may not be so well, to actually do the necessary planning, and it will be easier also to recruit good talent, especially for startups. So these are some of the key fundamentals that should be adhered to, regardless of whether it's a boom economy or it's a recession.
What about Dwayne, yourself?
Right. Basically, I'm not much affected by the recession now, because I enjoy my food still. I enjoy my daily lifestyle, and I like good food anyway. So the only thing that I will cut down is buying new cars. That's all.
Wow.
That's for the time being.
Okay. All right, maybe we should move on.
What kind of cars do you buy, by the way?
Oh, okay. Sports cars.
Okay.
Yeah, I like comfortable sports cars and sort of the thing. Yeah.
Well, and we know, like, you know, some things are always recession resistant.
That's right.
Like love. And case in point, Dwayne, who had the heart to actually part with $22,000, right?
Right.
For your girlfriend's 21st birthday.
Yeah.
So check out our next video and see what Dwayne did.
I'm sitting here in this luxurious suite with the man Dwayne who designed this party. So my first question would be, why go so far?
Well, because I feel that this is the goal of my life, and I just want to give her the best and the most memorable 21st.
So how do you come up with this idea?
I was looking to something new and something not many people would do, or not many people would actually maybe will think about it, but may not be able to like have the cost for this, because this exactly something that is very unique. Yeah.
Speaking of cost, so that's also another important question. So, what is the cost?
It has come up to about 22,000, close to 22,000.
How was the preparation like?
I brainstormed, and then I told her about my concept, and we arranged and we agreed on some of the things, and then there we go today. Yeah.
This is our leading lady, Rose, and I'm sure a lot of girls, including myself, are really envious of you. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm really feeling really excited and scared. I really don't know what's going to go on next, because it's a total surprise for my boyfriend.
I have nothing much to say. Actually, they have said everything they need to say. But nevertheless, I did tell Rose that I wanted her to have a very memorable 21st. I mean, I think all of you guys celebrated the 21st in the most impact way, or in a way that you guys wanted and, you know, wish for. I mean, like I said, I told everybody that this is something that not many people will do. I mean, in our country, in our lifestyle. So anyway, this is my gift to Rose, right? And I hope that she will stay healthy. Yes, you guys, like I said, don't keep her up too late. Right? I'm having some problem with that. With that is having some problem with that. Please, thank you. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. You really made this work out for us. Really, we're really happy that you guys are here and really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Rose. Happy birthday to you.
I'd just like to thank all of you all for coming here. You guys really look great today. Hope you guys had a great time all the time. And this wouldn't have happened without my boyfriend. So I really like to thank him a lot.
Right, if that was the 21st, I wonder what the wedding would be like, huh?
I have to start to build some airfield somewhere.
You know, when they were first telling us about you, I was like, who is this crazy guy? And then I saw Rose on the video and I was like, oh, okay, now I know why.
No, but seriously, we have heard why you decide to, you know, throw such a grand birthday party. But, you know, what about saving for a rainy day, you know? Because after all, $22,000.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a small sum. What was the end sum in the end? Must be more than 22,000.
Right. After the actually booked the whole floor at the hotel for the whole 18th floor. So it came out to a grand total of about 27 to 28 grand. Yeah.
Okay, was this actually done like before the financial crisis or when was this?
It was done before the financial crisis, actually.
Would you still do it again?
I will still do it.
Oh my goodness!
I will still do it.
I am impressed.
Because I've got my own financial planner, and he'll actually plan my finance and make sure that after spending all this money and my investment and all, there will be the appropriate return to come back to cover it back. And of course, to make sure that I've got enough for rainy days also.
Define the term appropriate returns in this case.
All right, I spoke to my financial planner and we were doing our own calculation and all, and he was telling me that, you know, dude, if you're going to spend this amount of money and you got to like find me more money for this investment to make back the return kind of thing. So I was a little shocked when the recession came because I was like, oh my goodness. Because I actually invest my money in one of the overseas banks, and over the night everything plunged down and I was like so worried.
So do you manage to cover the cost in the end?
At the end of the day, yes, I still did. Basically it's a margin line and that kind of sort of thing. Not much of a great return. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you know, I understand you're in events management, right?
Yeah.
So how has the crisis actually affected your company or yourself? I mean,
we have taken up orders like for a lot of D&D and outdoor concerts and functions, and apparently most of it has been cancelled because of this recession. And of course, celebrities, managers are not willing, you know, to refund, to risk or anything at all. So they'll just cancel it and they'll tell you, you know, we'll do it with you next year. Simple as that. And for us, it will be a headache because it's a big project. It can be a small project, but every project counts to us. Yeah.
Maybe we turn to Jeff now. Jeff, obviously you're in the banking sector and that's what everyone is talking about these days. How are things for you actually?
Well, I'm on leave right now, so
blissfully unaware, is it?
Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I'm just a bit shocked that someone would spend $22,000. But anyway, sorry, what was your question again?
How is things like for you? Personally,
how are you coping within your profession?
Well, my portfolio, of course, is going down the drain. I'm sure everyone else's is. So I mean, I'm surprised that people are still making money unless you're shorting the market, which I'm looking at maybe about less than 1% of people are doing that. I'm sure a lot of people are in my situation, but I'm just glad that I'm not retiring anytime soon.
How do you know?
Well, I've already set an age. I don't really have enough. Everyone wants to go to the military. Okay. But in terms of where I am towards, of course, it's taken a backseat. The last 2 years have been great for us. If all of us have been investing in whatever it is, commodities, any funds, anything else, invest in any business, you'll be making money left, right, center. Betting against the US dollar, you're making money left, right, center. But it's just that maybe these days, instead of we go out a lot because we take care of our clients and whatnot. So instead of opening a bottle of Grey Goose, you open a bottle of, you know, Absolute or something like that, just to cut things. If you're talking about cutting costs, that's the way it is. But in terms of for myself, what am I doing? Anything different? I wouldn't say anything at all. But everyone's just worrying about their jobs now. I mean, that's the bottom line. If you look at the banking industry, and I'm no different. That's why we were talking backstage. Maybe I should be an entrepreneur as well. I like to throw my loved one a $22,000 birthday party sometime.
What about the young people who have just joined the industry? I'm sure you know a few here and there. I mean, is it a difficult time for them?
Extremely. They've just missed out on the bull run, and what we're looking at right now is another. I'm no financial expert, but we're looking at about another 2.5 years of. I don't think we'll get into a depression because that's way pessimistic. But a recession, overdrawn recession, I don't see recovery coming on to at least late next year. Optimistically, middle next year. But that was still, you know, it doesn't recover. Doesn't mean, okay, today's the day we recover, we're going to recover 100%. No, then that's a time where they plateau and whatnot. So the fresh grads coming in, I'll advise you to go back to business school and maybe try to get a PhD or something like that. Those who are going to NS, woo, good job.
No, but are they the first to go though? Because DBS, middle management level people are being let go as well. So.
I mean, those are unforeseen. At the end of the day, it's you'll see a lot of out-of-work bankers. What happened at Lehman Brothers? I know some firms have really hired them and whatnot. Bear Stearns, you have a lot of experienced, quality bankers out there, and then you have all these fresh grads coming out with zero or no experience. I mean, if I can get all these experienced bankers at half of what they were making before, it's value for money.
Yep.
So that's what I would do if I was an employer, if I was owner of a mid-level boutique firm and whatnot. And then if I have all these fresh grads with all the passion and desire to buy new cars, that's why they want this job. But they don't really have the ability to find a job. So I think it's going to be tough for the fresh grads, especially in the banking industry. Like I said, what should you do right now? If they have the time and capacity and they really want to, they should all go to business school. I think that makes a lot of sense. Upgrade your skills.
Maybe turning to Ken and Adrian, are you guys glad that you guys are entrepreneurs?
You're your own boss.
Yeah, you're your own boss. You're not subjected to.
I think that's at this moment probably a good thing to have, because in some ways we have control our destiny in our jobs, how we want it to be. And even in the recession, I mean, we talked about it the other day, we said that it's about how you want to find an opportunity. Yeah, it's just a different way of running the whole show, doing it differently. Yeah.
In fact, I find my business is unique in a sense that it's actually recession-proof in a sense, because we tend to see more and more people come out to start their own business. And in fact, we saw just last 2 weeks, there's been a lot of funds available for up to 50,000 even for young entrepreneurs in schools to start a business. So in a sense, what Adrian say, I agree. We have a bit more control, and but again, the key fundamentals are there. Nothing is going to change just because it's a good time or bad time. But also more importantly is what can you do to equip yourself? Like you were saying, business school. It can be business school, or you can pick up programs so that they can actually equip themselves with the mindset to spot opportunities. Yeah.
All right, maybe we'll go for a breather, real quick one, and then when we come back, we'll let you in on a bit more on how to be your own entrepreneur.